Sing it for me. Sing it for me. Sing it for me. Everybody come on. Y'all know what this is. Let's go. Everybody come on. Y'all know what this is. Hey.
Hello, everybody, and welcome along to the draft order for Season 3 of Camelot Smite League. We're going to be starting with the Arthur Division first. As always, I'm joined here by Mr. Dirty Bubble. How are you, Bubble? Okay, good start. Bubble's good. He's always good. He's agreed to join me here today for the draft order. This is only the draft order reveals. This will be the teams and what order they are picking in the draft, which is obviously going to be next weekend. This is completely randomized, obviously to keep it nice and fair. So we don't know the outcome. No one knows the outcome. It will be whatever the marbles decide. You know the outcome. Who are you predicting?
Yeah.
Who are you predicting?
I already know the Otters are going to win because they have the best sub-org name in the Written Tune Rodents.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, Root and Tomb Rodents are pretty
And to
cool.
be fair, Otters are faster than Ghosts.
Okay. Otters are faster than ghosts. Well, otters in water are faster than ghosts, but not otters on land.
You ever seen a wet ghost? I didn't think so.
Fair enough. I can't really argue with that logic. I'm not gonna lie to you. So yeah, we got 6 orcs here, which are the 6 orcs in Arthur this season. We have Game Changers, Ice Age, Going Ghost, Cyberpunk Otters, King's Court, and the Handford Harenets. So these 6 teams are now going to go down the track, and me and Bob are going to do our best to try and make this as exciting as possible and keep the action going. They're going to go down the track, and whoever is first gets first draft order pick, and so forth. So this is the same track I used last season, so there shouldn't be any fall off. So it should be everyone going to the end. But without further ado, we shall go for it. Off we go. Down the funnel. Yeah, we'll go for it. Go for it. You know.
Oh, Game Changers doing something they never did last season, Arthur. That's right, winning so far. That didn't last long, obviously.
Game Changers did pull out this season. They've got Aztec as captain now. You know, the MVP. I wasn't the MVP of last season, and obviously the second rated solo laner. So they're pulling it out of the bag with their captain choices. We are now going down the funnel, and it's Ice Age. You take an early lead, followed by King's Court. Then we got Handford Harenets. We got a Rogue Bull running around. That's Going Ghost, Lost Bull. You know that joins the track every season, as we know. Cyberpunk Otters and Game Changers are pulling up the rear currently, so we'll have to see if they fare any different as we head down at the track.
No, Otters are just letting everyone else have a chance. They'll hit the ground running here in a second.
Do you think so? Ice Age and King's Court tightly contested for the lead currently, as we have Handford Harenets following up slowly behind. Cyberpunk Otters are on the so much though, they're on the chase. Can my Arthur team catch a break, Ducky? Unfortunately not. No, your Game Changers team are at the back still, and not having too much luck in this race so far.
Just like last season, Arthur, losing. But it looks like the Otters are giving them a run for their money here.
They are indeed.
The slowest character.
We're going through the bumpy section now. The King's Court and Ice Age and Handford Harenets still closely contested for the lead, but this is where some teams come unstuck here in the holes. Might take you a little bit of time to get through, and it doesn't look like the Rogue Ball has got through, but no one else currently. Ice Age and King's Court still going through in first. We're still continuing this order so far as we head through to the funnel. We've not got long of the track left to go now either.
Well, Ice Age should just win unless Rogue Ball decides to go rogue.
Yeah, the Rogue. It's Going Ghost Lost Ball from many seasons ago in Valhalla. Everyone knows that from that Going Ghost meme, the picture of the ball. And it does look like Ice Age. Is it Handford Harenets and Ice Age coming through first?
Going Ghost Ball, bro. Look, it's just way ahead. The
is.
Going Ghost Ball came to win.
They did indeed. It looks like Going Ghost are coming through now. They have moved into second place here ahead of Handford Harenets and King's Court. But Ice Age have led from the start, and they are still in the lead currently. Doesn't look like anyone currently is going to be able to give chase to them. Ice Age have made a claim here for the lead, and they are now going into the final stretch. The Ghost Ball, obviously, it always wins. And it does look like your first place team is going to be Ice Age, followed by Going Ghost, the Handford Harenets, the King's Court, and it's going to be the Otters.
Game Changers
coming in the 5th spot. And unfortunately, Ducky, Game Changers cannot take a W. They seem to be taking L's. Game Changers comes in the 6th place. Unfortunately, we are so far back. Yes, you are, Ducky. Unfortunate. Last pick in a snake though. That means you do get 2 picks at the end of the first round. So it could go to your benefit. There we go. So
in other divisions, that'd be the 7th overall pick, which would still be the first rounder. So.
Exactly. You know, you get 6th pick, but then you also get 7th pick as well. So it's not actually that bad. In other divisions where there's like 12 teams, then it could be an issue.
Almost finished 20 seconds behind Ice Age though.
Yeah, Game Changers did not have a good time there. So.
I don't know how you guys tell time in England, but our time seconds is a lot in a race.
It is, yeah. Seconds is a lot in a race. I watch Formula One. I know how much seconds are. So let's go.
Formula. What does a science experiment have to do with racing? Dummy.
What are you on about? You're
What
talking
is
about,
a Formula One?
you're such a troll. So we'll head back to the main menu. So while I get the rest of the teams loaded in.
My reaction to Game Changers winning that or losing. Let me go look. Here it is.
Okay. Good old Cuzco. There we go. Right, we're going to enter in a few names now. So give me two seconds just to get this in here. We're gonna have to add a few names to the draft.
You should misspell someone's name. I think it'd be funny.
What? You mean like
just misspell anyone's name.
The shitty shellers, you mean?
Shitty shellers should be the name.
Yeah, we got the killer kappas, not terrible turtles anymore, by the way. So who have we got already? Right, we got all the teams from Alpha. We got teams called, we got Vibe Tribe. Just trying to make sure I don't miss anyone. So we have Bodega. We have Order of the Bites. We have the kitchen, of course. The new additions to the Merlin division. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That is all 12. Perfect. There we go.
You forgot about the Royal Jesters.
The Royal Jesters are not here, sadly enough. Very sad times. So, Gone Ghost. Did I type in Gone Ghost? Oh no, I didn't see. Oh, Cyberdunk Otters. You're just trolling me. Okay. Bubblecast is the worst cast. No, it's not. Bubble's there.
Yeah, people who say that are dumb.
Alright, let's move into the next race, which will be for Merlin Division this time around. We'll be going back to the funnel once again for the 12-team race. And this will be for the Merlin Division. We have 12 teams this time. Obviously, as you saw me enter them in there, we got Bodega Hive joining the fray. We have the Gunshow Shoguns, Order of the Blight, the Killer Kappas, the Kitchen, and Vibe Tribe all joining the previous 6 teams who are obviously in Arthur also. So without further ado, we shall
You didn't ask who's gonna win.
Same track.
It's gonna be the Otters, Jordan.
Yeah,
because otters are faster on land than any other. What the hell's a vibe? Like
the Vibe Tribe, you mean? The Vibe Tribe all down there.
Gunshow Shoguns are have armor on, so they can't possibly win.
True.
Turtles are ran by Chaos Kuzubo, and we know he ain't running.
Turtles are also slow. You know, naturally quite slow creatures.
Oh gosh, so, Order the Blight are a bunch of sick people.
King's Court. I'd say a king's gonna have a heavy sword. You know what I mean? He's not gonna be able to run very fast either. So
he's been eating too much at the table, bro. He's just been sitting on the throne. He's got gout.
He's got gout. Right, let's go. Let's get this started while we sit here and make jokes about all the team names. So without further ado, this is the Merlin Division. Let's go. It looks like Hanford Hairnet's taking that early lead. They got the initial throw there. We'll have to see who comes down first. There's 12 balls in this race, so that's a lot of balls.
I really hope someone falls off, because I think that'd be funny.
Nah, there's no falling off on this one. Everyone gets upset when they fall off, so...
Why?
Well, all gunners don't like it when they fall off, because their team was in the lead, and then they fell off, and then they were then last pick, so...
Just like the actual I'm joking.
It looks like Going Ghost taking an early lead, followed by the Root and Toot and Rodents, with Gunshow Shogun, Bodega Hive, followed behind. At the rear, currently we have Ice Age, the Kitchen, and Hairnets. But it looks like Going Ghost are taking the early lead here in this. And it looks like Cyberpunk Otters are slowly behind them. Everyone pretty close so far, to be honest. Not as spaced out, I think, as it was last time. I think while they were coming down here last time, Game Changer was still up there. So
when you double the amount of balls, Jordan, there's going to be less space in general.
You know what I mean, from first to last.
Yeah.
Going Ghost still in the lead currently with Root and Toot and Rodents, or the Cyberpunk Otters just behind them. Gunshow Shoguns making their Merlin debut this season. Have picked one Tifilus as their captain. Heading through now.
Honestly, they threw. I'm joking.
We love one here, as much as we like to give one a load of Hello, Trash Talk. Going Ghost now heading into the pins first, and they will head through the hole first. Looks like Cyberpunk Otters are getting a little bit stuck. Everyone else is getting through the holes, and they are stuck up here. The Rootin' Tootin' Rodents are not having a good time, and it looks like Going Ghosts are still in the lead with their Rogue Arthur Ball still down there as well. We have Hanford Hairnets, and it does look like the Rootin' Tootin' Rodents have fell to the back with Gun Show Shoguns. They were both in second and third at one point, but it does look like Going Ghosts are still in the lead. Leaders from the start in this race so far. It looks like Game Changers having a better time around this time. They are currently in second. Much better than their Arthur performance just a minute ago.
Don't worry, there's still time. Going
Ghost are storming ahead. I don't know. Nias isn't even here this year. He hasn't paid me any money because he's not here. So, I mean, this isn't even a bribed ball. This is just Going Ghost naturally winning. Jeremy hasn't offered me any money this season. So, Game Changers also coming through in second. And it does look like it's going to be Going Ghost who are going to take the victory here and get first pick in Merlin Division. And indeed they do. Going Ghost take it. Does look like Game Changers are going to fare a little bit better here. Second place for them. Hanford Hairnets are going to finish in third. It looks like Vibe Tribe have come through, storming through to take fourth. All the Light fifth. Bodega Hive sixth. The Kitchen followed by the Killer Kappas, King's Court, Ice Age, Otters, and then Gun Show Shoguns making their Merlin debut. Unfortunately, taking up the rear in the draft.
What can I say? Otters just diffed. You know, they obviously got costed, and you obviously weighed the results. Everyone should go in the chat right now and protest Jordan that the Otters should have won that race.
There we go. So as we can see there, that is the draft order for Merlin. Going Ghost taking the first place. We got Game Changers taking second, Hanford Hairnets third, Vibe Tribe fourth, Order of the Blight fifth, Bodega Hive sixth, Kitchen seventh, Killer Kappas eighth, King's Court ninth, Ice Age 10th, Cyberpunk Otters 11th, and last is Gun Show Shoguns. So, there we go. You spoke it into existence, Krusty. Is that what you were saying beforehand? Gun Show Shoguns, last pick.
Anyways, this next race, I think I already know who's going to win, okay? It's the Cyberpunk Otters. Think about this, okay?
Okay, here we go. I'm waiting for Bubbles' wisdom with this one.
They have, not only are they otters, but they're cyber otters, okay? That means they have enhancements, which means they move faster. They also have wings. So, like, they could probably just fly to the end instead of just going.
They not have jetpacks being cyber otters? Would they not have jetpacks rather than wings?
What? Jetpacks are so inefficient. They require fuel.
Okay, alright, okay.
Otters use their natural wings, and then now they're enhanced by technology.
Right, we're going to move on. Obviously, this is the same teams as before, so we don't have to add any teams to this one. So this is going to be for the Lance Division. The one I know everyone's been waiting for in chat, and everyone loves the Lance Division here. It's one of our more community-driven divisions. You beg to go to the Lance Division to me every day. Literally Bubble DMs me all the time asking to go to Lance.
I heard the kitchen needs a Lance captain. I got you, Brown. Just DM me. I'll be your Lance luck. Jordan just approved it.
There we go. I didn't approve anything. This man is staying in Merlin where he belongs. So we are going to go ahead now with the Merlin Lance Division. Sorry, as we start the race. Off we go. Are we going to see the same dominance from Going Ghost as we had in Merlin, or are we going to see something different this time around?
This is Cyberpunk's funnel. They have the inside edge.
They do at the minute. Does look like the Killer Kappas and the Gun Show Shoguns are currently taking up the lead, followed closely by Cyberpunk, Vibe Tribe, and the Kitchen. Looks like all the Blight are a little bit of a way out at the start of this. Merlin has 12 teams this season, so we have gone up to 12 teams in Merlin this season. Gun Show Shogun is taking an early lead. Looks like they want to avenge their Merlin last place here. Killer Kappas, I'm sure Mr. Chaos Kuzumbo will be very happy that his team are currently out in first with the Gun Show Shogun. Cyberpunk Otters, they're there. They're there. They were there last time, though.
For the Killer Kappas, that'd be their first win in the Lance Division ever. So
that is true. That is very true. So it looks like Bodega Hive and Hanford Hairnets taking up the rear at the moment at the back of the field, but the others at the front here are storming forward. Killer Kappas and Gun Show Shoguns, the two new boys last season, obviously with the Kitchen. They're now not newbies anymore, but they are in the lead currently. Cyberpunk Otters, your pick, are close in third here. Last time they got a little bit unstuck on the pin holes, so we'll have to wait and see whether that happens again here. But Bodega Hive still taking up the rear here currently with Hanford Hairnets and All the Blight. Not having a great race so far for those guys, but as we come into the bowl here, Killer Kappas and Gun Show Shoguns, and it does look Shoguns are through first. The Kappas having a bit of a mare, but they've managed to get through. The Otters once again getting stuck, but they are through also. So
Otters do not know how to find holes.
No, they do not. They do not at all. Looks like the Kitchen taking over from Cyberpunk Otters in that third place here. We're going to see a Gunshow Shoguns have dominated this from the start, and it does look like they are in the lead currently. Will anyone be able to catch them? They've got quite a lead here. I don't think anyone's going to be able to catch Gunshow Shoguns. I think they may well have the first pick in Lance overall. Ice Age have stormed through. They were at the back, and they're now in second.
Don't worry, Otters time. They're coming through.
But the Gunshow Shoguns, they're not getting
I've
caught.
already
The
won.
Gunshow Shoguns are already at the end of the track. Everyone else is miles behind. MLG King Vlad has obviously done something to get his first pick here, but Gunshow Shoguns will win, and it does look like Ice Age are going to come through to take second. Ice Age having a fantastic draft.
Isn't that 2 seasons in a row where Gunshow get first?
Yeah, they got first last year.
You know
Killer
the
Kappas,
statistics on that?
Kingsport, going
You
good.
know you have a 1 in 12 chance to win. To win this race. So if you do it again, that's a 1 in 144 chance of that happening, Jordan.
And it's happened again this season, so there we go. This is going to
It
be...
means if it happens again, though, Jordan, that's like, I believe it's like a 1 in 1,920, 20 chance, Jordan.
Well, it happened. There we go. So we have the Gunshow Shoguns taking first place once again. Second place for Ice Age, who've had a good showing. We've got Killer Kappas in third, King's Court in fourth, Going Ghost in fifth, The Kitchen in sixth, Cyberpunk Otters in seventh, Five Tribe in eighth, Hanford Hairnets in ninth, Bodega Hive 10th, Game Changers 11th, and then last year's champions, the Order of the Blight, are currently in the 12th pick spot. That does mean they get snake drafts. They get the 13th pick as well, so that could be of benefit to them, depending on how everyone else picks above, remember. The draft next week does look like we are going to be doing it on the 15th, the 16th, and the 17th. So I know initially we said 16th, but we are more than likely, after speaking with owners and just getting some opinions across, because there are people who may potentially be drafted up from the divisions below, especially into Arthur and Merlin, of course, that we are going to do the draft on 3 separate days, just so people can go back and look at their draft boards if potentially 3 or 4 picks that they might have picked get taken away from them and drafted up.
It'd be, I'd have to agree, it'd be very hard to draft up to Lancelot, considering that there's
you know what I mean.
Not a lower division than Lancelot. But not only that, though, if I'm the Gunshow Shoguns, I'm either first picking Ionized or El Dirty Bubble in Lancelot right now, if they fall.
Oh, the Turkish Love Machine?
Yeah, the Turkish Love Machine.
I love the Turkish
I don't even know
Love
if he
Machine.
signed up. I don't even know if
He is signed up. Yeah, he signed up.
Oh, good. He's my goat.
I believe he signed up. I think he signed up. I don't want to quote that, but I think he is.
If he doesn't sign up, I'm leaving.
I think Going Ghost have got first pick in Arthur, so I would be surprised if they pick up the Turkish Love Machine. So,
If they can even pick him up, because
oh no, they didn't.